everyone, I'm back with another experimental video. Let's see what can evolve. I've been away with work. I did make some little fairies while I was away to fill in some time. Thanks to Janet Nash and her whimsical little hand-drawn fairies. So I'll try and link Janet's video below. What else did I do? I did some slow stitching, which I think I will add to this journal. So this was my first piece. She is rough but good practice, so I had fun doing that. And my second piece is a little neater. I think I need some focal point somewhere, but I realized I do like the closest stitch around the edges just to bring it all together. So that's what I was doing while I was away. And I've been thinking about this fairy whimsical mermaid, all beautiful creatures journal. And up to the last bit I made this door. Well, I stuck it on. Let's move these because these are just I've been playing with. Yeah, so I made this closure. I mean, talk about learn as you go. So here it is. Sorry about the glare, but it's getting on dark here now. So I added this book page out of a watercolor book that teaches you to draw fairies, and it's bizarre because it kind of doesn't. It just shows you a lot of pictures. Yeah, and I don't know, I just like when I see this, I'm like, look at all these wishing dandelions and little mushrooms and fairies. I'm like, let's go inside. 1,000 wishes and whatever you want can be there. So I stuck that on. I just did some watercolor, which I think I might write here some kind of sentiment about the journal and what it means for me. So this bit here is the extended part of this page, which I've cut out and glued on and then just watercolored to try and make it blend in. I've gessoed, as you can see, you can still see through the paint, but I don't think that's going to matter because most of it's going to be covered. What am I doing today? Well, I have this old scrapbook paper which I want to add, and then I thought I'd add some down here because it's like a garden forest theme. Some of my painted baby wipe for some grass. I did some little doodles, hand drawn and just watercolored over the top because I want something here to cover up that yucky gessoed paint, and then I just went in with the same colour here. What else did I do? I've cut out, so I have lots of things in here. I found that I've got these words, so everything here is pretty much thrifted, apart from this trim, which I did buy new. But the paper's thrifted, the flowers, everything is thrifted, except for those new trims. So I thought really want to call my journal Whimsy. I've lost it's here somewhere. There it is. These letters I found in the thrift shop, but the S, M, Y were all painted the same colour. So I just coloured them in, the S and the Y, with some acrylic markers. So that's that. I have these, excuse me, cutouts. A few little ones in there, which I might stick around. Sorry. And for here, I thought I would use some texture paste and because I fiddled around and I cut out bits of card and tried to make path, and I went, oh, this is not working. Went, oh, hang on, I've got modelling paste. Let me do like I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Cobbled. Yeah, the little cobblestone. I thought I might try that. So that's what I'm going to do on camera today. So let's see how it goes. Some of this. I love this stuff. I just want to squish it and play with it in my hands. Now I need an old brush. This will do. This is one of my pre-prepared old brushes that I've left out, and now it's hard as a rock. So let's see what we can do. So I've pretty much just put things here so I know where my path needs to go. So these are going to be cobblestones, so I want them a bit odd, and I can always flatten them out with, I've got other stuff to use, but if I just get this on first, because I love texture, and that's what I'm going for this journal. Everything can be, you know, anything goes, and I want anything on here, everything. They look like looks like meringue. I hope this turns out all right. As we do, we just practice and play. I think I just need to put it on and then find something to smooth it over. Oops. And I'm hoping when it's dry and then I paint it, it does look like cobblestones. Get that out of the way. Yeah, so I've just back home today from work, a stint of night shifts, so getting into gear. I've got 12 journals I need to bind, which I took with me, and I forgot to take my binding kit. Can you believe it? So they sat in my car for 4 days doing nothing, but I did do the slow stitching. I thought that was fun. Once you get the hang of it, and I really want to learn more about slow stitching, and everyone that kind of does a tutorial says how relaxing it is, and it is, because you're not thinking about anything. It's one of those meditative practices, which I love, which is the same with my art, because as you know, every now and then I'll start working and I go silent because I'm just in the moment, not knowing what to talk about, because I'm going to use my fingers. I'm trying to get rid of that little peak. I'm not sure how to do that. If anyone's got some tips. I want these to look like stones. But you know what? It's Whimsy. And if they're going to look like marshmallow rocks, then so be it. Yeah, I don't know. What do you think? I will paint them. I'll probably paint the background as well. So that's going to be there. Yeah. So let me take a little break, get this dry, and then we will come back and have a go at painting some cobblestones.